paying attention helps us to eventually connect with the soul. Guess what we're terrible at doing? We can't focus for 5 seconds. One of the things we don't do as much anymore is we don't actually pay attention to ourselves. When people hear the word meditation, they don't like the word. They associate it with something mystical. But all it simply meant was paying attention to the inner self. Just paying attention to the inner self. I had a conversation recently with a wonderful person who was a little bit frustrated with the current circumstance. And how did I know this? Check this out. He said to me, my diet is not working. I'm not losing weight. There is a special mix that we make for people that helps them to lose weight a lot faster and actually helps the blood sugar as well and a number of things. And he said that this is not working. You know, I did not address the drink. I said, because you're not centered. When you are not where you want to be, the real you, nothing else will work. The body will not respond. And we got into this conversation and I said, and he admitted that, okay, dude, you're right. I feel there's something else I should be doing, but I don't know what it is. I said, you're absolutely right, because we were never taught in school to pay attention to anything, to pay attention to ourselves. If you think about yourself, we talked about being spiritual. Well, the mind, as much as we have to educate it, it also becomes a problem because it is very analytical. Okay, and it's a collection of past events. You with me? Your memory is a collection of past events. Your brain is only collecting what's happened before. So when you say, Andy, I would like to be an astronaut, well, that brain will quickly go through the database. It doesn't know physics is a joke. Terrible with maths. You with me? No one in his family had ever gone past flick and flack. So the brain will go through all of this process and say, forget it. Because that brain is developed with the environment that you are in. So all you're gonna see is what's not possible. This is the analytical work of the mind, and that's important to keep us safe from the saber-toothed tiger, from the dinosaurs, but you don't see them anymore. But the brain is still thinking the same way. It hasn't evolved. So we shut down very quickly, and then the environment says, you, look at him. You know physics. But the soul on the other side has no limitation. It's infinite in its capability. So if you learn to shut down the analytical mind, they say, okay, I heard you, thank you. And then we pay attention within. The soul says, oh yeah, you can do it. Not only can you do it, but I will create circumstances, opportunities that will come your way. All of a sudden, and I've seen this, and if you don't believe me, you can check, what's that program? The History Channel. People who did not know maths before had an event in their life. And all of a sudden, mathematics became easy because it was something they needed. Or all of a sudden, understanding something that didn't seem to make sense becomes easy because the soul is infinite and it's connected to everything. So it suddenly creates this opportunity for you because you so believe. But the soul cannot do that until you connect with the soul. So paying attention helps us to eventually connect with the soul. Guess what we're terrible at doing? We can't focus for 5 seconds. So the part of, again, what we try to teach people is how to pay attention, how to learn to shut down the analytical mind, because everything that's been done in this world was not done before. So for the person who did it, they did not have a database of past achievements. Picture this, you lived in a world that was pitch black, and the only way you had light was fire on a stick, right? And some guy says, you know, one day, I'm gonna put that fire in a bottle. Well, you can't. You say what? You're gonna do what? Put fire in a bottle? What bottle? You're crazy. But he never gave up. To date, standing. And what you guys are doing here also, it's the product of somebody thinking, I want to do things differently. Yeah, but no one is doing this. That's the analytical brain. Analytical brain stops us all the time. That's its job. Its job is to keep us safe from what it perceives to be a change in our environment. If you're about to change the environment, say stop. This is comfortable. But we are limitless.